What's up guys, welcome back to another episode. I am down Sussex on sort of a ray hunt, but just trying a spot I've not fished too much. First bait going out is a peeler crab. It's alive, so I'm just going to get that done and get my first rod out nice and quick. So I'll show you how to prepare that now. So I've actually upped my hook length to 40 pound. I was going to get 30, but they didn't have any in. It's 40 pound amnesia. I've lost a few fish throughout the year really, so I probably should have done it sooner. But right, we've got the peeler. Going to peel that shell off the top. Next, pull the legs off, like so. Then we turn it round and get rid of all this like orangeness. So we've got two mouth plates, two little plates on the side. That was already done. The apron, that should just crack and peel off. There we go. Pretty much all done. I don't get too fussy with it, but there we go, pretty much peeled. Then I'm going to grab your scissors and cut 3/4 of the way up. What you want to do next is go in through one of the back leg sockets, come down to the front of the crab, turn it around, keep the hook in the middle of the crab, and then come out the bottom of the other side. That creates like a little sausage. I'll pull it over the hook a little bit, over the knot, sorry, and then grab your elastic and just whip it up a bit. Like I said previously, I like to whip it just until it starts to drip. Just that. That is a lovely bait. See it dripping there. And this is a pennel, so I'm going to bring that top hook down. I'm going to wrap it round 3 or 4 times. And I'm going to come out the opposite side. Like that. So I've got a hook point there and then a hook point there. So let's get it out. Here we go guys, don't know if you can see that. Just had my first bite on the one closest to us. See if it go again. It's quite cold out here, it's about 5 degrees I think. But it's fresh, there's no wind at all. I've got a jumper and a hoodie on, 2 tracky bottoms, and you know, I'm alright. Comfortable. Come on. But yeah. Like I said, I'm always hopeful of a ray. I'm always targeting a ray and never bloody get one. I'm not fussed what I catch, as you guys know. All fish are welcome, even whiting and dogfish. Love them all. Just something to get your adrenaline going a bit, you know? Keep you warm. But don't know if you can tell how cold it is by the breath. It's a bit chilly. Right, that bite seems to have gone, so I'll get back to you guys in a bit. Here we go, bite on the left hand one now. Hopefully you can see that in a sec. If it goes again, obviously. It's always typical, you put the camera on and it don't bite again. camera curves. Come on, really? That's twice now. That was a very, very slight little tap then. You probably wouldn't have picked that up. And again. Just going to wind down onto it a little bit. Got the rest of my gear up there. Just got this down with me because the tide comes in pretty quick down here. Well, whatever it was, it seems like it's just had a little taste of squid and not wanted the full meal. Right guys, first fish. Can you guess what it is? A whiting. Another one. First fish of the session, saves the blank, as always. I like to get that first fish out of the way. There we go. Nice little whiting. Let's hope that can bring some more fish on. I've got 3 rods out, basically all ray fishing or, you know, big bait, so whatever wants to take them. And this took mackerel fillet, whole mackerel fillet. But pretty sure it's dead. Must have been on there a little while. So I'll fillet this one and use some fresh bait because I've only got frozen. So yeah, we're off the mark. Right guys, you probably can't see me, but that whiting that I just caught, I put a fillet out, I've had a nice bite. My pal just had a codlin. He's had a small thornback as well, and a couple of straps. But there's a bit of weight to this. Not biting particularly much. That's coming towards me. What is it? I've got a little strap. Fair, ain't too bad though. There we go, that ain't too bad at all. Let me unhook it. Try and just turn it with my fingers quick. There we go. Just trying to like not squeeze it, just let it lay in my hands. It should calm down. There we go. Not a bad little strap. Ooh. Yeah. Come on, there's good fish here. Let's go get them. Guess who's turned up to the party, guys? We've got ourselves a doggy. That's 3 fish now, 3 species. Missed some good bites. So yeah, still good few hours to go yet. Yeah, still positive. We're going to get some decent fish. So keep up the pace. Right, guys, you will never guess what I've just got. It's taken me all year, but finally I have got my first ray of the year and my first fawn back off the beach as well. What a fish. Look at the eyes. Perfect fawns running down the back. Very sharp. But yeah, over the moon with that. What was that caught on? That was on squid, I believe. Here we go, nice and easy, unhooked. There we go. Nice little fawn back ray there. Over the moon with that. I had a good feeling I was going to get one today, and it paid off coming down here. Probably one of my favourite fish from the shore, to be honest. Just awesome looking. But let's get it back. Get in, guys. Get in. And here we go. Another dogfish. Still getting bites. Just had one then, actually. But yeah. Another doggy. Let's get another ray. Right, guys, that's done for the session. We got down here at about 10 PM. I think it's about 4 AM now. 2 hours after high tide. Plenty of fish throughout the night, you know. There wasn't really a time it went quiet. I was plagued by dogs. Andrew was plagued by straps, but they're all around the same stamp. The strap's about £3-ish, so you know, not too bad, but a pain in the ass after a little while. I got my first ray of the year. First time catch the fawn back off the shore as well. I know it was only little, but they all count, don't they? What's up, guys? Welcome back to another session. I'm down Sussex. I've just got here. It's about 9 o'clock. High tide is at midnight. We're on a big tide. It's a 5.4. 30-mile-an-hour winds, gusting. Don't know if we're due a bit of rain, but it's mental down here. A big swell. Don't know if you can see that. So yeah, hopefully I'm alright up here. If not, I'll be moving back just over that wall. But you know, I've been going out when the weather's not too bad, reasonably calm, a little bit of wind here and there, and I've just not had a great year. So I thought, you know what, let's go out, big wind, big tide, hard conditions, let's see what's about. Hopefully not a blank, but I'm not hopeful. So I'm just going to get into, I'm going to put the peeler crab on the first rod. I've not actually got any rods out at the moment, which makes a change. So yeah, I'll show you how to do that, or how I do that, and hopefully you learn something from that. So yeah, let's get to it. Right, guys, in this bag we have got our peelers. Got seaweed in there. Try and find a nice proper ready one. Here we go. Nice big one as well. Right, now as you can see, it's just started to pop. It's got a very soft bum, So what I do is I'll lift that top shell off, just like that. It comes off nice and easy. If I can leave the claw on, it comes off most of the time. So get them off, all the legs off. With the big crabs, I like to keep the claws. There's some good meat on them. You can tip baits off of it. But right, so you're left with the main part of the peeler crab. It's got 2 plates there, which I just took off. We've got 2 more mouth plates here. Peel them off. And then all this orange stuff, that'll come right off. Crack the apron, pull that bit off. There we go. You got dead man's fingers in there. It's up to you if you'd leave them or take them out. I'm not fussed, but I'll take them out this time. Right, and there we go. A nice, squishy, fresh, juicy peeler. Now I'm going to cut 3/4 of the way up, just like that. You then want to get your hooks. It's best to use a pennel with crab and go through the back leg socket, up the crab, twist it around the shank of the hook, all the way up until you come out the other side, like so. See that? It's threaded up. It's a nice good sized bait. I'm now just going to clip it on this tool. Just like so. Get that shell off. And wrap it on. Make sure you don't mask the hook point, but I like to go under it and a few turns on the end, and then come back along. Just like that. Pull it off, slide it down, get your pennel hook, wrap it around 3 or 4 times, and then go through the top. Now we've got a hook point there, hook point just there. That's a nice juicy crab bait for a nice cod, ray, bass or conger. Let's get it out. Right guys, so I just had a little walk around the proximity of my shelter and you know, as I always do, see what's about, especially when we're in a big blow like this. First thing I came across was this nice big brown edible crab shell. You know, that's a decent sized crab, that is. So that's one thing. And the other thing, plenty of these. If you don't know what they are ray eggs. Now, if anyone can tell me what kind of ray, I don't know if there's a few different ones there. You seem to have quite like a wide one. That one's a lot narrower, a lot longer. But yeah, these are just everywhere. They're all empty. So hopefully they all hatched and that before they got blown up. And then a good old bit of cuttlefish as well. So that was all just a few metres around the tent and that, so you don't know what you're going to find when you're having a look after a big blow. Both rods are out now. One's got a 3-hook flapper on with crab and squid. That's just going to try and get me a few bites to see what bait the fish are taking, and then I'll change over to another big bait then on the second rod. And the first rod you see was a crab that went out. I've got squid with me, mackerel, sand eel and peeler crab, so good choice of bait. Just fingers crossed get some fish. Quick update guys, I'm 2 casts in, my second rod out that I have braid on my spool. There's so much like snotty plasticky weed like that, it just gets bunched up and it's all got tangled, so I just cut my braid, try to get as much back as I could. So I'm down to 1 rod now. I've got another one with me, another multiplier with mono on, so I might put that out, but at the moment the conditions are pretty bad. Still got about an hour and a half until high tide. It's coming right up this hill already. So, oh yeah, also I've had 2 casts, 2 fish, both come on crab. Just had this little one, just a little doggy, so I'm just going to chuck back, and then this one's a bit better. It's hooked quite deep as well, but I'm going to keep this one, get the baby back. But yeah, there's fish out here. Here we go, fish number 3. We got another doggy. Not too bad of a size again. Hopefully we get something else. The weed's a nightmare for me. Every cast I'm having to, you know, it hits the leader and I've got to pull the rest in by hand, and then it gets all more weed on it because it's in the surf. But yeah, it's a nightmare. But I'm catching fish, that's all that matters. The wind's dropped off a little bit. It's pretty mild now, but it's still a big swell and loads of weed, so we'll keep pushing through and see what we can pull out. Fish number 4, this one coming on squid and mackerel. Bizarrely hooked in the tail. There we go. Another doggy. Dogfish city out there. But you know what? I'll take another busy session, 2 in a row. I don't care what I catch. Right guys, that's me done for the session. It's had to be cut short because I've lost 4 sets of gear now. I've got no shock leader left. But yeah, we had 5 dogs. You know, I'm probably on about 7 casts or so. But yeah, I went for a bit more distance and hit a snag. Well, I lost, like I said, 4 sets of gear, so yeah, tried to get a bit more distance and that's what happened. But yeah, it was a good evening, or early morning. It's about 1 o'clock now. Fish report, can't complain, so it was good to be out. Hopefully in the not too distant future I'll be heading to Chesil or the Bristol Channel, hopefully get some cod or something. But yeah, if you like this video guys, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and for those of you that have already subscribed, hit that little bell button and select notifications all, then every time I upload you'll be notified. So yeah, thanks for watching guys.